Okay, there's one, I think. There's something up there, so let's go there next. Okay, so they have many people deployed here, that's for sure. I was wondering where they all would have gone. So all the numbers are kind of in this camp. Probably trying to get us slowed down by seeking help. So they have more time already taking the king. Hey, I have to scroll. Now I have to go back and up the other side for the box. Okay, now back and now up the other side. Which side? This one. Looks like this one. Okay. Up in the pouch. Nothing here somehow. Can I go up there? Oh. Looks like there's a sky shard up there. And I think if I want to go there, I have to take the off-way there. To get the other relic. Okay, that should be the last one. But we still needed to search for somebody. Okay, that's over there then. Okay, we're gonna get that done on the way back. I think that's better. Causes a nightshade. Now this shard here. There we go. And there is another maintenance, of course, today. So, what's that in there? Probably having to do with me having to cleanse stuff. So, I'll have to really keep an eye on the clock. This time not overdo it. Just do my normal recording time.
The shrine, and we shall speak.
So we should have about half an hour left. So still plenty.
You've done well, Morton. You returned my dream shard. You vanquished Vermina's omens. And now, you've cleansed my shrine as well. But the Mistress of Nightmares has not yet released Stormhaven from her clutches, has she?
No, she's targeting the king.
Indeed. And King Emmerich has been very tolerant toward my spirit wardens. A fact I have not failed to notice. First, Vermina attacks my abbey, then she desecrates my shrine, and now this? If I didn't know better, I might think it was personal. Yes, Vermina has pushed too far this time, and she must receive her comeuppance. I will aid you, but you should know that extricating your king from her clutches will be far more difficult than it was with the others.
Why is this one especially difficult?
This time, she has unleashed her own consort, Golthus, the Night Terror. He consumes King Emmerich's mind in the nightmare, blocking your entry. I will give you a dusk stone to penetrate the nightmare. But defeating Golthus will be another matter.
Well, he's just a little bit more dangerous than an Omen, and Omen was easy, so should be just defeating him?
You've proven to be talented and resourceful so far. Let this be another test of your strength. I'm sure you'll succeed in serving me faithfully once again. Go now, mortal. Go save your king. And teach Vermina to keep her hands off of what's mine.
Okay. So, we have what we need, but first, we still have a Spirit Warden to save down there. That's probably not so happy that we have waited so long. Those have all respawned. I'm gonna leave you to just summoning there. Okay. This time I have to go to the other side again. It's pretty close to boss camp, so I don't know. I probably should be careful up there. Uh-oh. Alert, maybe too many. So we'll have to see. Just kill them quickly, then it should not be a problem.
This is familiar. I remember you from Alcaire, the Van Farm. Funny we should end up surrounded by supernal dreamers again. I was, and still am. I just allowed myself to be captured so I could listen to what the supernal dreamers were planning here. I've learned this much. It's far more serious than just a few stolen relics.
Yeah, I know it's more serious, but...
There were some extremely powerful relics here. Ancient conjuration boxes. It seems the supernal dreamers have learned how to activate these devices, and they plan to use them to summon terrible fiends. You can. The dreamers won't let us just waltz through their camp, and I'm not much use in a fight. Leave the other relics with me, though. You just need to find the key to the boxes somewhere in the camp and then seal them closed.
Okay. Sounds easy now.
I appreciate your confidence. One last thing. These conjuration boxes are inhabited by spirits. I can't predict what will happen when you close them, but it must be done. Afterwards, meet me down where Tabitha's camped out. Good luck, friend.
Okay. Somehow I know directly where to go. So let's do that then. Okay, this must be where the key is. And now to that big red box, it seems. Okay. First one should be up there. So let's go up there first. So that's pretty close. Let's close this. That didn't do much. I thought the spirit was gonna spawn, and we had to kill it. But maybe the other player already did that, and it's not happening twice every now and so often. And now I left everything here uncleared, so, probably lots of enemies attacking me while I'm going up there. That was probably a bad idea. Okay. Looks like they lost interest.
The world of the living has transgressed. The energy of these relics was used for darkness. The portal is closed, but something came through. It must be destroyed.
Yeah, what came through so I can track it down?
A cursed creature from another realm. A Daedra. It must be slain. An enchantment hides its foul form, but this scroll of sight will reveal it. Follow the sound of falling water and use the scroll to find it. My remains were poured into a box centuries ago, along with countless others. The box was used against its purpose. My spirit was brought here to see this wrong put right. What was summoned must be destroyed.
Okay, I'll do that then, nameless spirit. If he's a spirit, then why is he in skeletal form? That kinda worries me a bit. Okay, can I just jump down there, or will that kill me? I'm gonna just go slowly. Then I don't die. Okay, I have a feeling I know what's coming. Okay. Dealt with? Now we're gonna go down there and give them the... No, they have the relics already. We'll just tell them that everything's taken care of. Okay. Everything fixed.
The towers. Were you able to close the conjuration boxes in the towers? It's a good thing you were here, or I imagine they would have summoned many more. I'm going to take these relics back to Pariah Abbey. I can escort Tabitha back too.
Okay, you do that. I have work to do anyway. Okay, so, next we go over here, because there's a way shrine there. So, let's get on the road. And we still had to give that letter to somebody in that camp. And I think then it's back to Ray Rest. Should we help there? Probably. Then where'd you come? Or is that all? I think that's all. Okay. There's also the Lord stone over here, the Lord. Gonna just discover that. We're not gonna take it, but we're gonna discover it. Maybe we'll need it at some point. There's a quest here. But first, the voice shrine. So, there we go. Now for the quest.
I heard a rumor that
You've got to help me. I mean, us. I mean the whole town. The Countess has gone crazy, and everyone's fighting about who should be in charge. She's the only one who can run this place. We need to help her.
What's wrong? Is it Night Miss again?
I don't know, and if anyone would know, it would be me. I'm her manservant. The other day, she called all the servants up and dismissed us. Since then, she's been shut up in the house, refusing to leave. The whole town's talking about it. No, the Count died years ago, and she's been in charge ever since. Of course, every eligible man in Stormhaven has come calling, trying to court her, but she doesn't like them. Or hasn't married, at least. Please, can you just talk to her?
Well, I'll try talking if she lets me in.
I can't thank you enough. So many people in town just want to write her off. They're less worried about her welfare than they are about who should take authority of Windkeep. Ha, everyone asks that. King Afrin conquered Windkeep and renamed it Afrin's Hold, just to the south. The town kept the old name. It's a small place, but we do a fair amount of trade. The Countess is wealthier than most of her suitors. Yeah. The Countess has at least 5 different men who've been courting her. Not common folk like you and me, either. We're talking noblemen. People with lots of gold to throw around. They buy her some pretty fancy gifts. I wouldn't go near that place if I were you. They say it's haunted. Some other people came by asking about it recently. Haven't seen them since. So like I said, I wouldn't go there.
Sounds like a perfect place for me then, but...
I don't know. They were all wearing the same types of clothes. Looked like some kind of Daedric cultists. All the more reason to stay away from Afrin's Hold, if you ask me.
No, all the more reason to go. But... yeah, I know it's confusing, but for me it's all the more reason to go. Okay, that's Afrin's Hold, and I'm guessing we'll have to go there anyway. But let me just, and go here, so that is explored. Okay, now we go up there, into town. First we're gonna give the ladder to where it belongs. Looks like this is the right place.
My cousin never returned from the mines. I'm worried sick. He's a miner at Bearclaw Mine. Are you coming from there? I hope he's all right.
No, I hate to give bad news.
Sure enough, this looks like my cousin's writing. He was supposed to return yesterday. Thank you. I know you didn't have to do this. I'm going to need some time to think about this.
Okay, so now for the problem with the Countess. Okay, that was easy enough. Will she talk to me though? And why is she staring in the mirror?
The lines on my face tell a sad story. The tale of a woman whose youth was stolen by circumstance. I was widowed even before I flowered. I did what I thought was right. I assumed the burden of leadership, but I paid for that choice. I paid dearly. Of course, Matthias is such a sweet boy, and he served me well. It's a pity that I no longer have need of his service. I've been so false, so empty. I have no right to be a countess. I can see that now in my reflection.
Okay, this definitely sounds like something's up here.
Windkeep needs a real leader, not a little girl masquerading as a woman of authority. Don't you see how hollow I am? I'm a shell of a person. Just look in the mirror.
Okay, I'm guessing the mirror is not a good thing. Should I even go look at it?
This mirror is not for your eyes. Look away. Go away.
You know, you could have just done nothing and I would have said, well, it's just a mirror. And I would have gone. But now, I have no reason to go, because I know something's fishy.
You look into the mirror, seeking answers.
But there are no answers here for you. I am here for the Countess, and the Countess alone. You would be wise to be on your way. I have taken the Countess away, but it was with no animosity. The Countess you see before you is the reflection. The true Countess is in the mirror, and that is where she will stay.
Okay, I'll have to do something about that, though.
I will not. The mirror is the gift to her, but she is the gift to me. If you wish to release her, you'll have to pass through to the other side, into my domain. You shall find a warm welcome there.
Okay, that does sound like an invitation, so I'm gonna take it.
An enchanted saddle warmer? You're too generous, Sir Bryce. I don't go riding often these days, but I do appreciate the gesture.
So, does that mean you will consider my request for your hand?
You make it hard to resist your advances, but I don't want to rush into anything.
Perhaps you should tell him the truth, Elise. That you and I plan to sell the estate and elope to Somerset Isle.
Indeed I would, Eurelian, if that were truly the case. I'm afraid you gentlemen will have to excuse me now.
Okay, so that were the suitors.
Do you see? Do you see what I've become? Look at the reflection! I'm old, I'm fat, and sometimes Argonian. No one will ever admire me again.
I got the feeling you have problems. Does it really matter?
It's not? Are you sure? I don't want to go back to a world where I'm reviled. Where is Matthias? Why hasn't anyone come to help me?
Why is she asking about him? Well, he sent me, so he did something.
He did? How do you know Matthias? Never mind. Can you take me to him? Can we leave this terrible place?
I think we can, but I'm guessing something will come attack us now.
Whoever you are, I'm going to make sure you're well rewarded for this.
And I think you're looking good as an Argonian, just saying. Did you get out of there?
Well, that was an adventure now, wasn't it? I'm fortunate that you came along. You certainly have my thanks. Where is Matthias? Where are the other servants? I did? That's worse than I thought, then. I had absolutely no control over myself whatsoever. Or was that even me? I'm sorry, I'm not used to being compromised like this. But that only doubles my debt to you. My first order of business now will be to shatter that mirror into 1,000,000 pieces. Next, and possibly even more important, I need to find out which of my suitors gave me the accursed thing.
And then get rid of him, hopefully shattering into 1,000,000 pieces.
Greed. Plain and simple. Since the day my husband died, there's been a line of suitors, each with a more extravagant gift than the last. They want to buy me and my title. I certainly have. Why should I share my land, my bed, with such fobbing louts? Now one of my suitors apparently seeks to take me out of the picture. Matthias will know which suitor dropped off the mirror. Would you help me investigate this? If you don't mind, please apologize to Matthias for me as well. Tell him I would have him and all the other servants return if they're willing. No more suitors, though. I'm done pretending. I have no intention of marrying again. Certainly not now. No, they're all equally shallow and untrustworthy. Sir Bryce and the Altmer Eurelian are the worst. It was probably one of those who gave me the mirror.
Okay, so they are the suspects. Yeah, how would they profit if you were gone?
Oh, I'm sure that several of my suitors will have already suggested they take custody of the estate. Both Eurelian and Sir Bryce are likely trying to rally support so they can petition the king.
Yeah, something like that was mentioned.
Sir Bryce is a man of honor, a knight of the flame with what he claims is a passion to match. The poor man. Bryce believes his own falsehoods. He says he loves me, but if I were clothed in rags, I'd be invisible to him. He claims he was drawn across the leagues by my beauty, but the truth is that Eurelian is the disinherited son of some wealthy mage. Rather than a talent for magic, though, Eurelian has a talent for spending. He would have me be his bank.
Okay. So, let's go see whoever gave her the mirror. Shouldn't I wait until she shatters it out? I'm kind of not trusting this. This is too easy. Who killed him? Did you see anything?
No, this can't be happening. Not Matthias. He wouldn't have stomped on a diseased rat, let alone hurt a person. We were just standing here talking. He said you went in to talk to the Countess, so we were waiting. Then all of a sudden an arrow flew out of nowhere right into his chest. He was dead before he hit the ground.
Okay, what did that accomplish? I mean, yeah, the Countess is probably pissed now, but...
I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with what happened to the Countess. Did you talk to her? What did she say? Is she all right? The mirror. Is that what was wrong with her? Oh goodness, Matthias would have known. I don't really know the suitors. Maybe it was Sir Bryce. Or that Altmer Eurelian. Probably the Altmer. He's shady. I'd check him first.
If he's shady, I probably should check the other first. I think they would want to be as clean as possible so nothing comes through, but I'll check both of them.
Sir Bryce is really respectable. I don't know why the Countess isn't more receptive to him. He's a Knight of the Flame and everything. I think he would make a good husband. Of course, he's never even noticed me. I think he's from some rich family in the Aldmeri Dominion. All I've ever heard him talk about is gold. He even described the Countess's hair as strings of gold.
Okay, things are taking a bleak turn. Okay, I think I have no choice but to investigate him first, so let's do that.
This blacksmith makes quite a bit of gold. I wonder how much he pays in taxes to the Countess.
He is so obsessed with gold.
You mean, if I were the Count? I hoped for something like that, but my days of courting the Countess have come to an end. I've no gold left for gifts. Haven't been able to give her anything for weeks. She's already forgotten me. No, I'm afraid not. I couldn't afford to give her a flower. So it was a mirror that finally won her over. Maybe Sir Bryce or Rowleen Mounier was the lucky one. There is someone who would know for sure, but I'm sworn to secrecy.
Wait, who's that third guy I never heard about? I only heard about you and Sir Bryce.
I know of him, but I don't consort with members of the working class. I certainly hope he wasn't the one to win the Countess's hand. I would be humiliated to be upstaged by someone of low birth. I suppose he's an honorable sort. He certainly carries himself that way. If I was to choose the suitor to whom I had lost the Countess's hand, it would be him. I could at least understand her wanting to marry a knight.
Okay, I'm not gonna give him any gold for that. I don't even know if he has information or if he just wants to get some gold out of me. Okay, could talk to either. I don't even know which Arab represents who. Okay, he's a bit shady. Let's talk to him first. Even though I didn't know.
I've heard the Countess is sick or something. I'd go and check on her, but I don't want to catch anything. It is a shame, though, because I've been working for weeks to get her the perfect gift. A miniature pony. She's going to love it. A mirror? No. She probably already has 10 of those. No, the miniature pony. That's the thing. I'd bet Sir Bryce gave her the mirror. Or I guess you could ask little old Elaine Babylogne. In fact, oh, never mind. What do I know anyways?
Okay, another person I don't know about. Okay, who is this Elaine?
She's just a little thing. Scurries around town talking to everyone about everything. I was thinking she might know who gave the Countess that mirror. But really, it had to have been Sir Bryce. Not much. For a knight, he sure doesn't know much about horses. And I've heard him talk a lot about honor, but he's not exactly out there slaying monsters and rescuing princesses, is he? Too busy begging the Countess to marry him.
And a little bit too perfect, if you ask me. But okay. I hear where you're coming from. Okay, that was there before, so I'm gonna talk to her over here, see what she has to say.
Oh, it's you. I saw you leaving the Countess's house earlier. I don't mean to intrude, but I simply have to ask. Are you yet another suitor come to seek her hand in marriage?
No, and that would be a bit weird, but no.
Oh, well then. I suppose you're an old friend of the Countess's. I don't want to pry, of course. But, well, I am curious. What exactly is your relationship with her?
That is a strange relationship. Why don't you just say you're a friend and you're trying to find that out?
The mirror? Matthias could have told you. Oh, but he was killed, wasn't he? Well, I don't mind telling you. It was actually a new suitor, but a strong contender. Tall, dark, handsome, very dignified. I heard his footman call him Syrian.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I was curious, so yes, I followed him. He hiked up into the woods north of town. Kind of peculiar, honestly. So, can you tell me what this is all about? I'm dying to know.
I don't know if I should tell her, if she's in a position. I'm gonna tell you later, okay?
I understand. You're on the Countess's business, so I'm sure it's important. Besides, I can figure it out on my own. I have my ways, you know. Goodbye for now, then.
I'm gonna tell her later, maybe. I cannot talk to Sir Bryce anymore, can I? I wanted to check him out anyway. Seemed too perfect. Probably, my guess is probably not even a knight, just pretending to get the Countess to marry him. Even though he's maybe not the shady one with the mirror. But we'll have to see.
A summons was recently sent ordering all Knights of the Flame to return to Firebrand Keep. For now, though, I feel my duty is to remain here. Sir Hughes will understand.
Or he cannot go there because he's not even a knight. Just an idea. Okay, so there's a delve there. Then up here. We'll have a little bit of time, so I'm gonna try to get this quest done and the delve done still stand. What is that?
My wife, Breloth, is dead. Mara take her soul. She was the only good thing I ever knew in this world, and now I can't even give her a decent burial. You would do that? I wanted to be perfect. Breloth, she had such exquisite taste. My father said she was high upkeep, but I loved the way she just knew what she liked. She would have wanted her funeral to be special.
Okay, so give me the specifics.
She was a wood elf. She loved nature, flowers. If you could get some fallen blossoms to put in her hair, and her favorite meal, mud crab in the Wayside Inn's house wine. You'd actually get these for us?
Yeah, we'll probably take some time, but yes.
You coming along was such a blessing. Truly, the Eight sent you. This will mean so much to Breloth. So much. What's there to say? She was my sun, my moon, my stars. I was never one to really appreciate nature until I met her. Yes, guess it's one of the benefits of having a Bosmer wife.
Okay, so what did she die of? Should I even ask that? Is that all unpolite to ask? Why would I ask? My character has the weirdest questions here.
Natural causes. She just woke up one morning and she was dead. She always said, "We aren't young saplings anymore." She was right. I thought I'd go first, though, her being a wood elf and all. That was a long time ago now. But they didn't much care for it. My mother never spoke to me again, and my father never let a day go by without expressing his disapproval. The townsfolk were slow to accept her, but over the years they did.
Okay, I don't know if I should ask that question, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So here it goes.
They're not just rumors, of course. The Bosmer do eat people. She didn't have a taste for it, though. It's part of how she ended up here. So I guess I'm grateful for that practice. We always joked about it, too.
Okay, so he's taking that lightly. So, where do I get all this stuff? Wait. Should take that if I... Okay. I thought I would get the wine over there since... What crap? Wayside? In-house wine. Where is that in? Oh. It's over there. I thought it was in a big city. Nope. Looks like it's just over there. That is a small inn here in town. Okay, I'm guessing I'll have to buy that.
Welcome to the Wayside Inn. Whether it's cold beer or fine wine you prefer, we have it all. Ah, a connoisseur then. Always happy to show off what this region has to offer. I hope you enjoy it.
Well, I will not be drinking it. It's nice for him to give it out like that. Okay, I have to go kill some mud crabs. I'm gonna have to find some first. I can see some over there. That's 1, 2, 3. Okay, only missing 1. Let's go this way. Maybe we're gonna see more. There's 1. And it looks like we found a sky shard too. Okay, hopefully nobody's seeing me while I do this. Just would be bad to leave it there. We take it with us. Okay, and while we're going up there to find the Syrian, we should be able to collect the leaves, no problem. But first I need to go into the delve. Find the sky shard, find the boss, and out we are. Hopefully it's not too long. Because time-wise we're already over again. And I really have to be careful. I am still on time. So we're not in immediate danger of maintenance in 1 minute. But it is close, so I should have that in mind. That is loading for a long time. Okay. Got that. This never hurt. Okay. First, one big room. See if we find anything of use here. Okay, there's the Sky Shard. Looks like we have lots of company in here. Does not hurt. Okay, now we only have to find the boss. I'm guessing it's not in the same room. I'm guessing it's in that one, so I'm gonna run. They're mostly in the last room of the delve, so should be alright. Okay, moving on. And we should now be approaching that room. Let's see if the boss really is in there or not. Oh, there's also an extra quest there. I'm gonna deal with the boss first, though. Easily done with the help of our friends. Now, really should take this quest here.
My wife will never know what happened to me.
Can I not just escort you out?
Take word to my wife. Augustine Derone should know I didn't make it. Please, tell her I love her.
You're not dead yet. Can I not help you out? Okay, he's dead. How did he know that he's gonna die a few seconds later? That's bitter. Okay, and back out. There we are. We're gonna take the shortcut. Press the switch. And there we go. Okay. So, with the delve done, we're on our way up the hill. Let me unmark that. Mark that next. Where's his wife? So we could get the letter to her. Okay, in Wayrest. We'll have to go there later. I think we'll have to go there anyway at some point, so it doesn't matter that much. Okay, the blossoms should be on this path, so I should keep my eyes open. Okay, there's some. And that was already enough, it seems. Yeah, that was already enough. I just need to go up there anyway. To deal with that. Well, how strange that he runs into a supernal dreamer camp, right? That was to be expected.
Praise the aid, it's you. Quick, untie me. The Countess was so sad about Matthias. She sent me to get flowers for his funeral. But on the way, one of these crazy cultists snuck up and just grabbed me. He dragged me back here and they asked me all these questions.
Okay, so they're trying to kinda get everybody that knows about it so they can still get away with their with the plan?
This whole thing, the mirror, it wasn't the suitors. These cultists wanted to get rid of the Countess so they can take over the town. They forced me to talk. I think they're planning to kill the Countess at the funeral. You have to go stop them.
So it's not one of the suitors anyway. That is strange then. So none of the suitors is guilty. Okay, I'm gonna go back there anyway. And make sure that these cultists don't do anything at the funeral. Okay, but first about the other funeral. We are back with all the ingredients needed.
Did you get everything? The blossoms, the mud crab claws? Did you forget the wine? Oh, Breloth, my love. You see what we have for you. She would have loved this. Flowers, wine, food. Everything will be perfect.
And with that, I'm gonna be on my way. You have, a nice funeral. That does sound bitter. Yeah. Okay, we have to go the other way over there. We still have gone into Apron's hold, even though I was pretty sure we're gonna get there with the quest. Maybe next, after we warn them? Maybe we are coming too late even? I'm not sure.
Spawn of Padame's black blood, answer the cry of your servant. Come forth and walk upon the face of Nirn.
Have you come to pay your respects? That's very kind of you. Matthias was such... He was good to me. Better than I deserved, I think. In danger? Is it one of those pathetic suitors? Are they really that determined to have me out of the way? Oh no. That must be them. Please, you have to protect me.
You just stay behind there. Somehow my food already ran out again. Let's eat some. At least they're not very effective at assassinating. I mean, they could just go and assassinate her there while I'm busy. They had a perfectly fine assassin for Matthias, but...
Hurry. Meet me back at the manse.
Should I escort you? Okay, then not. They had a perfectly fine assassin before that was sneaky, pew, arrow, and gone. But now they're just attacking with some brutes. That seems so unprofessional. But I mean, lucky for us. But still.
It seems you wound up saving me twice. I wish I knew a proper way to express my level of gratitude.
Not getting into trouble anymore would be good.
Whoever these supernal dreamers are, they are cunning and clearly willing to go to great lengths to achieve their goals. I'm happy to be alive, and I'm also glad to know you stopped them cold. This has all been such an ordeal. I feel like there's so much to do now that it's over. Well, I want to go back to the graveyard and pay proper respects to my poor, sweet Matthias. And I suppose I must say something to my suitors. Speaking of which, I'm sorry you had to talk to them before. I know that must have been painful.
Well, it was okay. actually weren't that bad. They were bad, and I'm not gonna lie about that. Oh, we're gonna come into the maintenance. I should probably pick an answer. Let's just not talk about the suitors.
You wanted to know if we were lovers? Yes, we were. No point in hiding it now. I think I loved him. It felt like it was just a game. Only now do I realize how wonderful he really was. Better than my suitors, at least.
Well, I was wondering about that, so yeah. Confirmed. And yeah, they are not good.
I think it's probably best if I just stop pretending. I have no intention of marrying again, and I should stop playing these games. You helped me realize that.
Okay. So, since we're gonna get into the maintenance now anyway, and we're on a time for today. I think I'm gonna end it here for today. But let me just have a look here if there's a quest in these ruins. Okay, so that is closed off. I cannot enter here. There should be a side entrance over there. Because also closed. So I'm guessing I'm gonna get into this at some point, but not right now. Probably thinking there will be a quest in there. But I think that's gonna have to wait until next time. Let me go into Wayrest so we kind of know where to go to next time. Because we also have still stuff to do over here. Is there a quest over there? Let me have a quick look. I don't want to overlook something. Yeah, there are quests here. Okay. Then I'm gonna lock out here. I think that's a good idea. So I kind of know that we still have to do this
Cumberland's watch
camp
has been
first,
overrun by goblins.
and then we're gonna go into the big city. Okay. So locking out right next to you, so I can get the quest next time. So, we got everything done today that I wanted to get done, so far at least. So next time we're going on from here. But for next week, we gonna play something different than Elder Scrolls. I'm thinking about maybe a Subnautica Below Zero. Not sure, but that's what I am currently planning if everything is running on the system. Gonna have to test that. It is still early access, so it could be that there are problems. So we'll see. But that is the plan. So, thank you very much for watching today, everybody. And I'll see you all again next time. Bye-bye.